Alright, welcome back, people. How have you been? Sorry, it's been a while. I couldn't stream on Thursday. I feel so sad. But yeah, as you can see, I had no voice. My voice is still a bit obnoxious to hear. It's still affected by the flu. Remember, where I live, it's the cold winter right now. Yes, in June and July, it's the cold winter here at the South Pole of the Earth. But yes, we have Christmas in summer. Exactly the opposite. So, just so I don't feel that bad about Christmas being in the summer, I will kind of like adapt to what you generally live over at the North Hemisphere. And as you can see, you're listening to a pretty amazing and beautiful Christmas song. But is it related to Christmas? No, it's not related to Christmas. We continue the preservation series, ladies and gentlemen. We continue the preservation series. Chapter number 3 of the preservation series that I should have done on Thursday, but I had the flu, so I couldn't do it. But we're back. We did, just as a recap, Heroes of the Storm, first chapter, Dota 2, second chapter, and today is the turn of S2 Games, of Heroes of Newerth. Yes, the Preservation series, the series in which we showcase games and genres that would normally be considered completely that they only work online, that they are online only, and here we show you that they can be and will be preserved forever by the incredible PC community. Well, in this case it's just me, but well, you'll see, because I have something extremely interesting, which is Project Kongor in this case, which has kept Heroes of Newerth alive. So with this beautiful song, this beautiful Christmas song, we begin the debate of today. Remember, in chapter number 1 and chapter number 2, in the chapter regarding Dota 2 and Heroes of the Storm, both of them, I showcased them working completely offline and completely preserved. We did this debate, this huge debate of online only versus including offline mode. We cited a lot of examples, and I basically showed you and we basically debunked the myth that a lot of games can only be developed online only. For example, Heroes of the Storm in chapter 1. But just like that one, we had the huge debate. Diablo 4 could have easily had offline mode. The same for Diablo 3 in the PC version, etc., etc., etc. It's 1 hour of debate that it's certainly worth it, because you can see how communities that try to preserve their games end up succeeding much more than those that sadly there are a lot of users that don't care about preserving their favorite games, and they simply accept what the company says. It's online only, and then it happened. What happens is what happened to Wildstar, that it was shut down, and now, for example, the Nexus Forever community is trying to revive it. Alright, without further ado, let's get to the debate of today, people. What do we have for today? S2 Games. There we go. S2 Games. What happened to this company? This company could probably be considered the original creator of the MOBA genre, except for Warcraft 3 and the mod that derived and turned into Defense of the Ancients 1, the legendary story that we covered in the previous chapter while we were playing Defense of the Ancients 2. But besides Defense of the Ancients 1, the mod from Warcraft 3, which created the genre pretty much, in reality there was a StarCraft 1 mod that I talked about in the second chapter, which was the original, but the one that popularized the genre is Warcraft 3. The mod, the Defense of the Ancients 1 mod from Warcraft 3. S2 Games. If we don't consider them all, Defense of the Ancients 1, S2 Games came before League of Legends. It came before League of Legends. Precisely, they developed a game called Heroes of Newerth that you are listening to right now with this beautiful Christmas song in 2010. In 2010. Now, this company had a lot of experience. It wasn't like Tencent with League of Legends, that they kind of like began their gaming career with that game. They were already popular, relatively popular, within the PC community. They developed a game called Savage, The Battle for Newerth. Now, this game, there you can see the PC box, it's a PC exclusive. As you can read there, it's a game that combines FPS with RTS elements. A pretty interesting concept that they created. This game operated completely online. Completely online. And basically it was like a MOBA, but you would just play it kind of like in third person with an over-the-shoulder camera. Actually, it wasn't over-the-shoulder, it was kind of like centered and behind your character, similar to World of Warcraft. And they had moderate success with this game. They had moderate success. They developed a sequel 5 years later called Savage 2. This one you can still play it offline, but only with the bots, of course. If you can add the bots, you have to pretty much... I don't know if you have to mod the game or add some commands. Well, basically, you could potentially play with bots. But yeah, they were coming from this game. And pretty much, after this game, they developed their legendary Heroes of Newerth. Heroes of Newerth, the game that we're gonna cover today. What happened to this beautiful and magnificent game? This game was a MOBA, and originally it had a model, a business model, in which you had to pay for the game, and then for successive expansions or something like that, or you had to play, or you had to pay to continue playing. Probably in this page it covers it, but pretty much that was the main complaint of the game. Basically, it was following the model of World of Warcraft. Pay attention to the dates. It's always important when you analyze the gaming history to pay attention to the dates. 2010 is pretty much the pinnacle of World of Warcraft. Wrath of the Lich King expansion. World of Warcraft was still dominant and strong. You will see, if you pay attention to the dates, that any game close to 2004 and the successive years, 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, even 2010, there, they would... Sorry, it's the flu. It's going away. Eventually it will go away. All games developed during that period of time, all of them have at least 1, 2, 3 or even more similarities with World of Warcraft. In this case, Heroes of Newerth inherited the business model in a way, in a sense. Not exactly the same, but it inherited it. Kind of like charging you, it wasn't free to play. Then, of course, with the introduction of League of Legends and the competition that there was between them, they went for a free-to-play model. Another interesting thing about this game is that here you can see it was re-released as free-to-play in July 2011. There you have the answer. On May 2015, development duties passed to Frostborn Studios, with the development team moving over to the new company. The service ceased operations on June 2022. Alright. Right. So it took 1 year for them to change the business model to free-to-play due to the competition of League of Legends. Now, this game is extremely important. Why? Because technically, if we don't take into account Defense of the Ancients 1, the mod from Warcraft 3, technically this was the first before League of Legends. There's only one other game that could argue that that contributed to the genre even before this one. It's a game from 2009 that we are also gonna cover, which is Demigod by Chris Taylor and Gas Powered Games, if I'm not mistaken. Now, this game is also important because, just like I mentioned that the Savage Battle for Newerth was the first game, this game honored the name of the development studio when it said Savage. And by that I mean that what we now commonly know, that the community was extremely competitive and the game has some name calling that precisely makes the game amazing. And I find it I find it so sad that nowadays we have a society filled with people who get offended kind of like this in a matter of seconds. I didn't play the game at launch, but this game was terribly bashed and absolutely its popularity dropped because of the reputation that it had those name-calling kills. When you kill the player, there will be a thing saying things like Bloodlust, but not like Dota 2, not like League of Legends. It was kind of like a huge banner that would pop right on the whole screen, or at least on top. And there was and with an announcer and everything. And supposedly in this society where everyone gets offended, a society in which everyone has the right to be offended by literally nothing, because it's a game. If you cannot handle that a game says you are being owned or something like that, well, pretty much we are sick as a society. And that's why the popularity of this game, believe it or not, was hit. Of course, this game embodies everything that gaming was back in the early 2000s and the late 2000s, because it was 2010. But pretty much what gaming was in a pure state. Everyone had fun. Even the developers of the game, the creator of the game, would play, and he would do that name calling and everything. And pretty much, it's unfair. It's unfair. What happened to this game? It's unfair, objectively, because I've tried the version that you're gonna see right now. I didn't play it online. I didn't play it at launch. The only MOBA that I played at launch, I've already said it, it's Heroes of the Storm, because of my Blizzard, because I'm a fan of Blizzard's games. So yeah, pretty much, the game had that specific feature, which then also happened in League of Legends. In case you didn't know, that's why MOBAs usually have that kind of like stamp that they are toxic or whatever. Stupidity at its finest. The game was amazing, and it was pretty much in the DNA of the communities of games from the early 2000s and late 2000s. Anyone who played World of Warcraft, hell, I even played Star Wars: The Old Republic, and I am sure it was much worse than this. And no one got. I think I've never seen anyone on those servers get offended by being called a noob or that you suck or whatever. Pretty much the games developed in a natural normal way. But well, nowadays, this game, a poor animal of the past, got extinct because of those people. That they blame the developer and the name calling features of the game, that it wasn't, and they would basically play League of Legends, basically. Let's not drag it on anymore. So, 2022, Heroes of Newerth, the MOBA from S2 Games, goes down. A sad moment for all of our player base. It's in Spanish. That's why he's selling my cell phone loves Spanish so much. A sad moment for all of the player base. For all of our player base. RIP this MOBA. Yes, I must say, and that's why I said objectively earlier, that the physics, the mechanics, the gameplay mechanics, the graphical presentation of this game, they are much better than League of Legends. The animations are much smoother, as you'll see right now, and it has pretty amazing mechanics. Heroes of Newerth has been in service for a long time. We would like to extend our sincere thanks to everyone who has been playing the journey, who has been on this journey, creating memories together with us. Popular. However, team regret to announce that the service will officially come to an end June 20, 2022. We, the Heroes of Newerth team, would like to thank our players for all the support. Well, this brings me back to the debate that we've been having during Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 of the Preservation series. This is what happens, this is what will inevitably happen to any game which doesn't have an offline option, which is online only. That's why online only games should be illegal, because they are pretty much stripping you from, they're prohibiting you, they are preventing you from playing the game anymore once the servers shut down. Something that we all know. Eraser, you are not telling us anything new. Yes. But what we did in the previous chapter is to metaphysically debunk the myth that those games could have included, that those games had to be developed online only, that they could have included, they didn't, they could have included an offline mode pretty easily. And if the development team, call it Blizzard, Bulb in the case of the Defense of the Ancients, or in the case of Heroes of Newerth. In the case of Heroes of Newerth, the development team was a bit smarter. They were a bit smarter. Why? Because you'll see that this game won't need a launcher to work, as you'll see in a moment. All of the actions, instead of being kind of like server side, they are kind of like on the game that you download. The structure, the file structure of the game is similar to the first game that we saw some minutes ago. That's why I wanted to showcase it, which is Savage Battle for Newerth. And that structure involved having all of the actions, everything, offline. So technically, while they didn't include an offline mode, Heroes of Newerth had the file structure that would allow it to continue living in a much easier way, even after the servers were shut down. The file structure was much better in that regard, because you'll see that I won't use any launcher to start the game, just like I had to do with Heroes of the Storm or with Dota 2. Well, in Dota 2 I couldn't showcase the launcher, but it uses a launcher, trust me. It's Dota 2 Reborn, pretty much. But well, here we can see, we read a lot of comments in Chapter 2 and Chapter 1 of people, of users, saying, why do we need, why are you asking for an offline mode? The game is online only, deal with it. And a lot of other comments publicly mocking users asking for an offline mode. Pretty much a recap of what we read. Hope Heroes of the Storm won't be faster, only if Blizzard brand is replaced due to the bankruptcy. I admitted the blah 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 blah. Heroes of Newerth died the day Dota 2 went into open beta. Heroes of Newerth was just as similar, blah 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 blah. I played non-stop back in the early, blah 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 blah. Missing in the gameplay of Savage Heroes of Newerth. Well, as you can see, this is all of the people mourning their beloved MOBA. This is what happens when a game is online only. I won't do the metaphysical debate once again. We've already done it twice, so I'm not gonna repeat it a third time. So check out the previous chapter 2 and chapter 1 in case you are interested. A pretty in-depth debate with the users that mocked those asking for an offline mode. Heroes of Newerth permanently shuts down after 12 years. I was just thinking about Savage. Here's hoping for some Heroes of Newerth get implemented in Dota. Blah 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 blah. The years really fly past. Heroes of Newerth started as a copy of Dota 1, not Dota 2. Once it's found its stride, precisely, blah 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 blah, it became something different. I imagine most of the multi-member will move to Dota. Heroes of Newerth was an end-to-end MOBA that was mismanaged as hell. If a proper developer... Yeah, here you can see the person referring probably to what I said about the name calling and everything. Competitive scene, blah 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 blah. Well, I'm reading all of this just so you have an idea of how sad it is, how people mourn an online-only game when it goes down, when the servers shut down. This is what we should all strive to eradicate from the game. From the gaming industry. We should strive to eradicate this practice from the gaming industry. Online-only games are destined to die eventually, unless they are revived by the love of the PC community, like what you are gonna see right now. Yes, it's not a sad ending of the story. Here we have, well, you cannot read it, but I'll read it for you. Project Kongor. Kongor, K-O-N-G-O-R. Project Kongor. What it is, how to connect, and more. As many of you are by now aware, Heroes of Newerth was shut down, blah 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 blah, since the very first official announcement, blah, 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 the end of its life cycle. It is with great pleasure that can be said that Heroes of Newerth can be played again in almost all of its past glory. This is what happens when the PC community of a game, instead of wasting their time, what we covered in the previous chapter, mocking those users who ask for an offline mode, they all band together and revive their dear game. The Blizzard community, as a contrast, generally is the one that basically involves a bunch of users, which I ironically said in the previous chapter that they are Blizzard lawyers, or they act like Blizzard lawyers, and they tell the others to simply deal with it. Deal with it. The game is online only. Overwatch 1 is online only. Deal with it. Don't bother me. Heroes of the Storm is online only. Diablo 4 is online only. Don't... Actually, if you check out the previous section, I am not exaggerating. The comments were like this. Exactly like this. It's public, so you can see that I'm not lying. Deal with it. Diablo 4 is online only. Deal with it. Because there's a kind of like a second group asking for an offline mode. When a second group is asking for an offline mode, there's another one saying, there's another group or a bunch of users saying, deal with it. It's online only. Deal with it. Instead of that attitude, that disgusting and macaque attitude, to be sure, the community of Heroes of Newerth, ironically, and that's why I said this some minutes ago, the supposedly savage community, the supposedly toxic community, the supposedly community that would bully noobs when they would enter an online match, the supposed bully community and the savage community and the toxic community, they band together. No one questioned that the game should have had an offline mode, and they developed, they revived their beloved game. Ironic, isn't it? How the Blizzard community has a lot of people that we read last time. As I've said, check out the previous section if you're interested in that. The supposedly moderated community and the supposedly educated community and everything, and the polite community could do nothing about the shutdown of Overwatch 1. They said it was an update, it wasn't an update, they changed the game, and any Overwatch 1 player can tell you that it wasn't the same and that they want to play the previous game and they don't. I covered that in the previous part. That the Heroes of the Storm community is not doing anything. They are, you could see the comments last time. The Diablo community, Diablo 4, is online only. Diablo 3 on PC. Well, and a lot of other Blizzard games. World of Warcraft, whatever. And basically what happens there is that users, like, for example, me or other users that want to play offline, they have to resort to either a private server or something like that. And they're kind of like lone wolves. They're lone wolves. But here the community didn't leave any lone wolves behind. They all banded together and they revived the game. This is Project Kongor. And the game is playable completely online. You must have already read this by now. How many players are online? Not sure. On average, 9 months ago. They are constantly improving the server. I am showcasing this just so you can see the difference between what I showcased in the previous chapter with the Blizzard community and what I'm showcasing here right now. A little over 2,000 players online after the servers were shut down 9 months ago. 2K, blah 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 blah. Everything is from 9 months ago. Do you have any Australian servers? There's big enough the Australian community. There's a fairly active Australian community and community members. Blah blah blah. Nicely well done. This is the supposedly savage and toxic community from Heroes of Newerth, while Blizzard's supposedly polite community has people insulting and publicly mocking other users for asking for an offline mode or a LAN mode for Heroes of the Storm, for Overwatch 1 or Diablo 4. Here's the website. Right now, I am terribly unlucky. As you can see, I'm terribly unlucky because it says service unavailable. Ah, there we go. It was it was kind of like offline before I started the stream, but as you can see there, now it's working. They were doing a maintenance. Matches in progress, 160 registered accounts. Here you can see that after the servers were shut down, the whole community joined. There were no lone wolves. Well, except me because of what I'm gonna show you right now. But I wasn't part of the initial community, so it's not in my DNA to join them here. I am a pre-server. I'm a different story. Right, here you can see the progress that they've done. Heroes of Newerth end of life. Besides, look at please pay attention to the dates. How the community immediately responded to the shutdown of their beloved game. See the difference between this and a lot of replies that we read last time that would say, well, when Heroes of the Storm is shut down, just like what happened to the Chinese servers that they were shut down because of a contract problem that Blizzard had, well, a lot of users saying, well, when it shuts down, that's the way life is. Ah, you know the phrase, fight for your rights is not something that you would do, right? Please never join the army. Basically, damn it, this flu is certainly terrible. Sorry that I'm doing this important showcase in this state, but well, I already tried to do it on Thursday. I don't want. See how in see how immediate the response was. December 13th, Frostborn announces that the game will shut down on June 20, 2022. They were preparing for this. Project Kongor development begins even before Heroes of Newerth was shut down. This is the difference between an organized community, the supposedly savage and toxic community, supposedly, and the community of Blizzard. Extremely moderated, there's a lot of censorship, and take that from someone, hear that from someone who is a Blizzard fan. There you can see the Lich King, and if you could see there, I have a StarCraft post and a Diablo post, a banner. And I have all of Blizzard games, and I am a fan of their games, and as you will see, because we are going to cover many more Blizzard games. But I am not stupid, and I can see, and we can all see, that this community, the supposedly savage community, this is the irony that I want to highlight repeatedly, is the one that was organizing to revive their game even before it was shut down. While in the Blizzard community, in the previous chapter, you could see that we had a lot of people saying, that's how life works. Online games are presented to us like that. They have a period of time in which you can play them, and then go fuck yourself. Pretty much. That's pretty much the idea. That should be illegal. I am a lawyer, and I know it's not illegal in the US, but it certainly should be illegal. I know it's kind of like renting a license or whatever, but it should be illegal. To make an online-only game should be illegal. December 2021, official server shutdown. June 2022, the game first launched on May 2010, running for a little over 13 years before finally shut down. August 2022, Project Kongor enters open beta testing, publicly invites all players to start using the service. January 5th, 2023, Project Kongor reaches major milestones. I assure you that the game was working well before 2023. By the end of 2022, they already had everything set up and running, and even before, I would say even from this date, from the open beta testing. In fact, the version that you are gonna see is a modified version of that beta project. You'll see. Here you can see, and you can still play Heroes of Newerth happily, even after the shutdown of the servers, with the original community. This is what happens, ladies and gentlemen, when a community, the supposedly toxic community, this is the terrible irony of this story, when they care about offline play and to continue about game preservation. When they care about game preservation. It's absolutely amazing what they did, and kudos to them. You're all heroes in my eyes, as a fellow game preserver. And for today, I have my own preservation of the game, which is different to this one, but thanks to the amazing file structure that I was mentioning, thanks to the old school, thank you, I don't want to listen to myself, thanks to the old school file structure that I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, I could merge Project Kongor with another mod to create a completely preserved and offline version of Heroes of Newerth. A unique version that you won't find anywhere else on the internet because I had to merge two different mods, Project Kongor with another offline mod, and thanks to the old school file structure of Savage Battle of Newerth that was inherited by Heroes of Newerth, I could create what you've been listening to from the very beginning. A completely offline version of Heroes of Newerth. Unique. This is my gift to the... well, not to the world, because it's for private use, though the game is abandonware at this point. But well, pretty much here we have the best of both worlds. This is Project Kongor combined with an offline build of Heroes of Newerth. But the interesting thing is that this one is completely updated with the modern interface, with everything. Because there are a lot of builds that are pretty much old and they don't work. Right now, Heroes of Newerth, sadly, is abandonware, but well, thanks to Project Kongor, the community kept it alive. However, my version is also unique. As I've said, huge kudos and thanks to the Project Kongor community, because without them, this mod that I developed for my own private use, offline private use of the game, could have never been possible. Sorry for that. Sorry for the flu. Sorry I have that flu. Alright, that's what you've been listening to the whole time. As you can see, it has seasonal events and whatever. But let's get to it. This version, contrary to Project Kongor, this is basically Project Kongor, as I've said, combined with another offline mod, but inheriting the updated build of Project Kongor. Now, how does it work? Since this is completely offline, as you can see, there's nothing, you don't have to log in or anything like that, it's completely offline. The idea was that to completely preserve the version forever, otherwise you have, fortunately, Project Kongor to play online, so the original community survives. But this version, my version, just like in a museum, is completely preserved forever. Now, we just hit Ctrl F8, and that allows us to get to the console. And basically, with that simple and stupid command that you see down there, I bet you can see it by now, it's the only white, I'll give you some seconds to see it. With that command and this combination of mods, I didn't follow any tutorial, I did this myself, in this case, for my own offline private use with this game that is considered abandonware at this point, and the servers have been shut down. With this, let's see if it works. As you can see, this is interesting. This interface is the interface of Project Kongor. It's Project Kongor running offline, pretty much making it a portable version, because this doesn't require internet, and you can play this on a plane, on a car trip, or wherever there's no internet. But this interface that you see down there, this loading assets, is the interface of Project Kongor. There you have evidence that this is Project Kongor. Ignore that, ignore that. Don't worry, it will work. Ignore that. That's because it cannot connect to the internet, basically. At least as far as I'm aware. I didn't follow any tutorials. I merged these two mods by myself. Sorry again. Oh well. As you can see, client, blah 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 blah, eraser connected. Database, blah 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 blah, it connected. And let me remove the console. And as you can see, behind the console, it connected to a match completely offline. Yes, I have it perpetually in Christmas mode. I think it's cute. I think it's cute. But well, Eraser, but does it work? You still haven't convinced me. You still haven't convinced me, Eraser. Well, if you want to play with the community, you can play Project Kongor. This is a bit high, but well, don't worry, it will go away in a matter of minutes once we start. This is completely offline, people. Offline. Debunking the myth for the third time. I proved that Heroes of the Storm was actually playable completely offline. It could have been developed like that. Dota 2, Reborn, and now Heroes of Newerth, the third MOBA that we managed to showcase running completely offline. So let's get to it. Does it work, Eraser? Does it work? Yes, it does work. Invite a bot, select a bot to add to the enemy team. Of course, we are going for hard difficulty. And there you have the Christmas music in the background. You can even choose your allied bots or whatever. You can choose the fixed bots. Right, we'll do it like this. You can click on any of them. Basically, I can click on any of them. Take this bot. We'll add this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Let me verify that the bot difficulty is the correct one for both teams, hard and hard. Yeah. So we'll do this. And here, my allied team. Perfect. Balance, whatever. Let's balance that. Add a bot. Let me add a bot here. No, we'll take that spot. It doesn't matter what spot you choose, but just so it's organized. Like this, we join there, and then here. So, Eraser, as you can see, we are there. Pretty much, you have the bots completely offline. As you can see, balance 50-50. I chose Forests of Caldavar. It will have as the seasonal theme. You'll see. Let's start the game. And as you can see, this is what I told you, that the file structure of the game, since it's the old school structure, the old school file structure of Savage, the Battle for Newerth, thanks to that, we don't need a launcher. As you can see, here we have the boss speaking and everything. So I'm not an expert, but for the most part, I played with Thunderbringer, pretty much. It's just like playing Zeus in Dota 2, or like playing, I don't know, Raynor in Heroes of the Storm. I don't know. Or like playing Witch Doctor or Nazebo in Heroes of the Storm. Now, you can give the bots a whole minute to pick, or you can simply start everything by locking, by pressing ready. Pretty much, but as you can see, I wanted to show you this. You can repick hero here, and you can choose from the whole roster. As you can see, this is the updated roster. That's the important thing. That's why it was so important to use Project Kongor. Pretty much, as I've said, this is Project Kongor mixed with another mod to make it work completely offline. So, let's do it. Anyways, they've already picked here, more or less. Let's see. They picked, and as you can see, I told you the music would go. And as you can see, all fast, swift, and as you can see, it works perfectly even after the servers have been shut down. How much money do I have? don't think that I practiced a lot, but well, I'll show you one demonstration match to completely debunk that the game completely works offline. We'll get some mana potions. Here is pretty much what I need. Healing you for... There we go. We got that. And let me put the stream on performance mode so the frame rate is even smoother. Don't worry, we're going back. There you go. Upgrade, blah 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 blah. Hey, I didn't purchase that thing. What? Mark of the Novice, well, whatever. Well, as you can see, they move. They will independently take each line. Yes, as you can... each lane, sorry. As you can see, it's the updated interface and everything. Let's take the center line, the center lane. As you can see, it has seasonal. I leave the seasonal theme on because I think it's cute with the Halloween thingy there. And the shop and everything. I think it's cute. But as you can see, I also chose the most modern interface, as you can see here, and it already started. And there you can see. Alright, I forgot. Sorry, I'm a noob at this game. If you're here for the gameplay, I don't know, I think I'll disappoint you because I played a lot of Heroes of the Storm, moderately Dota 2, and this one I still need to practice. Thunderbringer's enemies act as lightning rods, taking damage every time he casts a spell. The damage is proportional to their current health. Passively deals, blah 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 blah. Well, it's a passive, and I don't have a lot of extra mana reserves, so for now. Seems to be decent. There we go, mana potion. But as you can see, everything works. Hey, it denied the creep, pretty good. I also chose this revamped interface. You can choose a classic one. I think this one looks aesthetically much better. It looks like a modern game, pretty much. And those are the announcements that I was mentioning at the beginning of the stream, pretty much. You can see how good, I was surprised by this, at how good and how smooth the animations of the attacks were. For example, in Dota 2, the animations are a bit clunkier, if you ask me. And I definitely love Dota 2. But here they are extremely smooth, because this game uses the Savage engine, which is pretty good. As you can see, they are killing each other. Pretty good artificial intelligence. And as you can see, thanks to the old school file structure, I could combine both mods and make this version, this unique version that I use for my own private use, completely offline. This one deals area of effect, so I'll wait for the individual lining there. As you can see, let's see if we can complete one match without any kind of bug or anything like that. We are 2-1. We are losing, people. Yeah, we are going. If we lose, it's because I have no experience with the game. I'm basically just showcasing it. Consider that I had to practice for Heroes of the Storm, for Dota 2, and then for this one, 3 MOBAs, playing 3 MOBAs at the same time. It's pretty interesting. Pretty tough, if you ask me. But as you can see here, the first difference with Dota 2, for example, here you can see. The other day I was playing just to practice a bit, and I was going up against a bot that was much more aggressive. For example, this one is kind of like trying to survive. Probably some kind of, I don't know, healer or something. Alright, we're out of mana, and here we don't have mules, so you have to go back, just like you would do old school. Hey, here you can see the items the enemy has. That's something that you don't have in Dota 2. But yeah, here you can see that you can use the modern interface in case you're interested. Here you can see the rest of them. They're killing each other. And what are we doing? What do we need? We need mana. Heroes of Newerth, bros, please try not to cry with my gameplay. With my awful gameplay, but well. Here, this one? Ok. That's intelligence. We need intelligence. We always need intelligence as a mage. And as for the rest, right now we just need mana potions, if you ask me. So let's get back there. Could we deal some damage to that tower? No. Pretty nice textures, I must say. You can see, the game is completely alive. Hey, that one could teleport. So you can teleport. Damn it, I'm a fucking noob. If this was a real match, someone would have already told me, you suck. Ah, looks like I can teleport. What did you know? Alright, let's see. Oh well, as you can see, we already have a serial killer there. We are tied. It's a draw for now. Hey, we're dealing some damage. Not bad, not bad. Okay, what about, how about I preemptively activate this, the potion, so I don't run out of mana when I get to the enemy. Let's see. Oof, my team is on fire, I guess. At least the bots are not as stupid as in Dota 2, kind of like by default. That's why when I did the Dota 2 showcase, I mentioned see for example here, Amon-Ra bot, Pund, Succubus, bot, Baba, Hell. That's what what people used to call toxicity and savagery. Ah, hey, when it gets... Hey, during the night you cannot see. That's a pretty good gameplay mechanic. It's limiting the... It's limiting the the field of vision. Pretty amazing. Dota 2 should implement that. That's for sure, and Heroes of the Storm as well. Pretty amazing. You can be ganked in a matter of seconds. Hey, I have this ultimate thing here. Ah, it's kind of like instant. Hey, I killed 2 people. Ah, it's like Zeus attack. Alright. But it dealt a lot of damage, but because I did a double kill. Pretty good. Hey, we got a double kill. My first double kill in the game ever. Alright. It's like Zeus Ultimate. It's kind of like exactly the same. Alright. Alright, first tower is going down. Pretty good. I know it's not like playing against real people, but that's not the idea here. The idea is that this version is running 100% offline. Does this have a shortcut or something? Alt-E. Extra crispy. Extra crispy 3. Oh, what's that? Oh, this one is a bit more aggressive. They rotated lines. Ah, pretty interesting. Pretty Interesting pattern of the artificial intelligence. Pretty good. The potions are not that effective. Oh, damn. 3 of them. I'm dead. I guess. Yep, I'm dead. 1, 2, 3. 3. They pushed my lane. Ganking them here will shut down his ganking potential for a couple of minutes while he has to regain essence for a minute. You can disable those here, but I like them. They help me learn the game, or they would eventually help me to do that. Ah, you can buy back for 341 gold. So, let me see. Well, as you can see, the artificial intelligence is pretty nasty. They will gank you. Pretty interesting. Strength. We don't need strength. What are the rest? Because I'm just looking at the recommended ones. Combative. Anything about mana? Something? Homecoming Stone. Consumable. Charge cooldown with post haste features. Applies that blah blah blah. Dash up structure. No. Teleports to the structure. It is kind of like the map. Kind of like the like the scroll in Dota 2. We'll see. It gives you a quest with a few objectives, rewards upon completion. Damn it. Pretty good mechanic, a quest mechanic. Restores 100 mana. Something that gives you intelligence. Where? Weapons. Please. Intelligence. This. Finally. 6 intelligence. 150, and how much do I have? Another one. And then we have the other one. This one is a bit... Damn it, they are getting a bit aggressive. And then the marathon. That's more than enough. We'll take the south lane then, because there, I think there's still 3 there. 3, 1, 1. All right. They are doing a center push. And let's see what else can we improve. This is a passive here. I know I suck, but well, doesn't matter. Good. Important thing is to enjoy the game, people. It's completely offline. It's a preserved version. It's a spectacle. Oh, look at that! He's coming for me. We'll see. Amun-Ra. Let's see if I can get a kill here. I think I waste, that's the problem, I waste too many too many magic attacks on minions, on creeps, or whatever. That's the thing. But well, I need that to push. Hey, yeah, there are teleports. I just don't know how to use them. Another potion. Ah, it's this guy again. Let's make this one a bit more powerful. Hey, is this unlimited or is kind of like a limit, kind of like in Dota 2? Another one. They are coming to gank. Okay. Also, another extremely good thing about this game is the continuous soundtrack. That's something that Heroes of the Storm did right, but Dota 2, I think it doesn't have. They're coming for me. I love how aggressive they are. Last time I think they killed me even when I was in range of the tower, of my tower. Oh, look at that. The one that's about to die retreats, while the other one is tanking me. Pretty nice soundtrack with that. Oops. Yeah, that's something that Dota 2 should work on. Kind of like the continuous soundtrack is pretty good. Heroes of the Storm also features it. It's kind of like depending on the event. That guy wants to kill me so badly. So if I do this, yeah, it was this one. Alright. Then we'll get some of those. Ah, they have a pretty huge cooldown. Okay. Okay. Relics? Hey, this one is pretty good. And then we will go for... %50 extra mana regeneration. And I wonder how I increase the damage ideal, because I don't think it's damage like this, kind of like straight away. I think it needs to be kind of like intelligence. Is it like Dota 2? We'll see. For now, another one of those ropes. And shall we wait? 18 seconds. Hey, what's going on? It's kind of like harsh sunlight. Open, close shop. Yeah, pretty much. Let's see if it works. He already destroyed my tower. No, it's still up. There we go. Nice. See? I learn fast. Oh, I don't think so. You are at a huge disadvantage now. You're at a huge disadvantage, my boy. Oh, come on. He got out of range right on time. What the? Oh, those two. Come on, help me kill him. Damn it. Did I get the kill? No. Oh well. Right, I see the problem. Ah yeah, he got killed. Or not. The Hellborn have destroyed a Legion tower. No, I think our guy got killed here. Damn it. Massacre. Oh well, look at that. The bots are pretty aggressive. We are fucking losing, and I think we're gonna lose at this rate. Alright. Let me see those abilities. Can I see the abilities? No. No, what are you doing? No, stay here. Right, I think I'll pick a melee character for the next, but I don't know. Something that I know increases the damage through these things, basically. Because I think that... How do I sell this? Like this? I am beginning to think that this increases my damage. I'm not dealing enough damage, otherwise I would have got a kill. Come on, that one needs to die. Yeah. Damn it. Oh, what? That one revives. Oh. Where is that guy? Come on. Good. Alright, so that one revives once. Okay, it's like Leoric in Heroes of the Storm. Okay. Nemesis. I love those announcers. I cannot believe that that a lot of people call those toxic or that kind of like is innocent name calling. They are amazing. Those banners. Nemesis. It's like old school FPS games, like for example Unreal Tournament, Quake. Alright, they only lost one tower, which is the mid lane that was mine. One of your structures is under attack. Destroy the tower. Destroy the tower, don't be stupid. Ah, they are chasing. They got the kill, pretty good. See, this is something that Dota 2 bots should do. Kind of like chase beyond the tower. Thanks to the ranked matchmaking AI, sometimes they do it, but sometimes they don't. Annihilated. Good. Level 11, 11, and 10. Good. To hell with it. Keep pushing until they kill us. This one? Damn it. He shut me down. Get out of there. Get out. 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 No. Get. Guess I asked for it. I should have retreated. Well, anyways, we killed two of them. How are we doing? 20 to 19. Ah, it's not that bad. Alright. Now I want to see something. Primary attribute intelligence, blah 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 blah. Intelligent point bonuses. +1 damage. Right, clearly. Serial killer. Alright, so the intelligent... I don't think this is helping me. I think I was in the right path. Isn't there kind of like an intelligence thingy? Ah, here, this one. Ah, this one. This one looks good, but it's way too expensive. What about I sell this and grab... Where is it? Here, this one. Buy. I consumed the other one. Okay. Yes, shut up, I know. And then we have... Right, so these ones are for intelligence based. Yeah, of course, these are green. These look... Collects gold and experience from an ally's kills. Allows you to gather experience while dead in a 1500 radius. Well, whatever. I'll just go for stats right now and quickly. Yes. Buy. Yes. All right. Buy those two. It automatically defaults to the ones that I need to, and one more of those. 50 exactly. 0. Perfect. Where am I going? Here. Exactly. Damn it! I had that guy right where I wanted. I am way too slow, that's the problem. Ah, I see the problem. In this game you have to invest on speed rather than increase range like in Dota 2. Okay. Alright, it's a matter of speed. rather than range. Push. Looks like my mana regeneration sucks. Yeah. I got some extra movement speed, but well. Grouping up to push top lane. Right. Look at that one. Trying to gank. Hey, that one is pretty good. What hero is it? Succubus. Okay. Okay, we can try that one next time. She got ganked, but well, he's kind of like an assassin, so good. Grouping up to push top lane. Good. We'll see, we'll see. How many towers do they have? 3 here, and we have also 3 here. Are they at full health? They're pretty much the same, more or less. Right, let's do this instead. Alright, I'll take some potions with me. We'll sell this. Potions? So I don't run out of mana. There's probably something better than the potions, but I don't have any more time to think. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Where are they? Here? Well, here. Damn it, they all got killed. They are owning, indeed. 23 to 31, damn. I don't know how realistic this may be, but I feel it's pretty realistic, damn it. I didn't even see. Well, I guess you can see why offended people complain about this game. Going top to defend. No, wait. You'll get killed. Let's buy back. I don't have enough. Don't get killed. Come on. They are getting killed. They are stupid when they are losing. Not that one. That one is intelligent. That one is staying there. Let's see how good the bots are. Damn, it's pretty challenging. Good. There we go. I use this one. Nice, nice. Hey, you have to admit it that even if these are bots, it's pretty interesting and amazing to watch. See how the game has a core value, just like I said with Dota 2, by itself, kind of like, not because of the online mode, but the gameplay mechanics by themselves are incredible, and the game is pretty fun to play. I need to remember to preemptively trigger those potions. Come on. Push. Yeah, I should probably sell one of these and kind of like increase my speed, because I end up always being out of range, and that cannot be. Wait! That's way too fast. What the? I didn't deal damage to that one? Ah, there we go. He had kind of like a shield. Good. Let's retreat before we get ganked. If you don't mind. I am of no use like this. Something to increase the speed, please. Speed, movement speed, please, movement speed. Sell this thing. Movement speed. Recommended 60 movement speed. Use for your blah 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 blah. This one? Yeah, I have 1500. That should deal with that problem. And I have no more. Good. 27 to 38. We are getting close, I guess. That one is level 9 and I'm level 15. Damn it. At least I'm not doing that bad. What about this one? This one. Ah! There we go. Kind of like when you level up, it's all together. Hey, nice. Just... Goodbye. We could gank this one as well. In fact, we should. Because we may be behind in terms of experience or what. Alright, good. Let's see if we can gank him. Oh no, you are not getting away this time. Damn it! Oh, you have to be kidding me. That one has to be dead. Is he not dead? He survived? Or did I kill him? I didn't see the message. Brushback, yeah, blah, blah, blah. No, he didn't die. What? Ah, they kill each other here. Well, that's a lot of gold for me. Well, whatever. I could have sworn that guy was at 0. Was at 0 life. But well, these ones are pretty good. What else? And we should get to the better... More of those. More potions. And I don't know. This one would have been a... This one would have solved my problem at the beginning of the game, probably. I feel stupid. Oh well. And then we need this one. 2600. Hey, I had this. Right. Then we need... I'm so lost here. I want this. Here, I can buy... I don't understand. This is made of more expensive things. No. This one can't turn into any of those. Okay, it's the other way around. It's different. It's exactly the opposite as Dota 2.
One of your structures is under attack.
What, to hell with it. Mana. To hell with it. Mana regeneration. Where are they? They are pushing. Damn it. They didn't invite me to the party, or if they did, I was wasting time. Come on, let's go. Look at that. That's so fast. Nice. They are pretty strategic, if you ask me. Look at that. They're kind of like waiting to gank someone. Or they are waiting for me. They are probably waiting for me. Pretty good. No, let me get in. Well, here. I can help you from here. with the lightning storm. Hey, I killed someone. Serial killer. Nice. Quickly, we need to... What the? Where's my team? Oh boy. Damn it, I got killed. What happened to my team? They got scattered. Anyways, I scratched that one. Yes! Damn it! Let me. In the meantime, let me see the supplies. Let me see something. Intelligent point bonuses. 1 damage. Alright, so intelligence. Here, this one. Neophyte's book. Should go for something like that. Because this one. No, this one is better because. Where did I get that one? Where did I get that Arcana? Combative, something like that. Legendary here? No. Relics? It was kind of like here. Here, this one, here. Ah, yeah, it was a bit more expensive, yeah, of course. Amulet of Exile. Okay. Mana Tube. Let's go. We need to push. Damn it, they are pushing again. On that lane. Come on, group. Don't get killed. Damn it. Go back, go back, go back. 10-second, the 10-second cooldown is way too much. Damn it! The other tower. That was so fast, so fast. Come on, you can do it. Damn it. What's that? I had dealt damage to that one. I wonder what they use here. Da-da-da. Yeah, they are a bit ahead in terms of objects, I think. I think they are a bit ahead in terms of objects. What's this CK? 51-0. Oh well, the idea today here was that I could show you that the game works completely offline. Damn it. They are ganking our guys. Ah, they have a kind of like supper creeps. Yeah, I think I mentioned that I sucked at the beginning of the stream. Yet that thing kills you in a matter of seconds. That thing kills you in a matter of seconds. What's that thing? I couldn't see shit. Yep. That thing... What's that? Dampier. Ganking Dampier will shut down his ganking potential for a couple of minutes while he has to regain essences to be effective. Dampier. What's that? I don't know, but that guy, that vampire, killed me in a matter of seconds. We can try it for the next one. Pretty good bots. At least these ones are not getting killed. Though they should be ganking here. Let's see if they do it. Ah, that was me. Alright, then I'll do it. If I can, of course. Damn it! Yeah, they are a bit ahead in terms of levels, I believe. I know, 16 against 16. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. Oh, come on. Ah, you have to be kidding me. What the? Ah, the creeps are much better here. Ah, hey, you lose money when you die. Total loss, gold lost to deaths. Ah, I see. So the creeps deal a bit more of damage than in Dota 2. Ah, I see. And you lose money every time you die, so... Ah, when you die in this game, the penalty is even bigger because you lose money. Ah, I see. You see, that hugely affects the gameplay mechanics because here you cannot go ahead of the... Kind of like, you cannot get through the mobs to gank because I was about to win that one-on-one. But the... Alright, so the mobs are a bit more substantial here. And dying is much more penalized. It's much worse. Okay. Okay. I get it. Alright, so you are meant to retreat. It's not like in Heroes of the Storm or Dota 2. The mobs can deal a huge amount of damage. Alright. So we have to respect the mobs. Alright, we have to respect the mobs a bit more here. Okay. Hey, what's that guy doing trying to kill them there? What was he doing? Well, we cannot deny that the AI is aggressive. Let's see if we can turn this around. I don't think so, but well. Especially because of that guy who instantly kills us. Oh, but he's not here. Hey, I got a kill, and our guy survived. Nice. Nice, see? Even I can learn. Hey, they're already at the core. Damn it, these creeps are much tougher than your average MOBA creeps. Kind of like they can destroy the core, or in this case the word tree, on their own. That's something that you normally wouldn't see in Dota 2 or Heroes of the Storm. Nice, you got another kill, my boy. Come on. You have to treat mobs like normal enemies. Like that. I mean, that guy, that Dampier, is still killing our people there. Yeah, that guy pretty much at this point kills you instantly. I don't know why. Probably because of all of these. What else could we grab? Can this, this, this one? What about this one? There it is. Now's my chance. Come on, kill him. Hat trick. God damn it. Dampier is the ultimate warrior. Yeah, no doubt about it. That guy could... But I still think it has some kind of shield. That guy's pretty overpowered at this point. Well, it was a fun match, but clearly I need to practice. Clearly I need to practice, people. Well, just so you know, I haven't played anything. It was just so I could showcase this offline version, pretty much. Alright, there we go. Hey, next time I'm gonna play with this guy. Yeah, it was level 25, look at the rest. None of us got even close. Hey, what's that thing? Can I move this? What's that thing over there? Well, people. Here you could see how good the bots are. I'm kind of like a noob. I've never played any matches. And yep, pretty much here you have it. You could see it. Heroes of Newerth working completely offline. It's that map, and there's another one. You can play Caldavar or the other one. Or Grimm Crossing, which is kind of like 2 lanes. Instead of 3. I would love to showcase it right now, but I pretty much, as you can see, my voice is terrible, in a terrible state, so we'll leave it here today. I would love to spend more time with all of you, ladies and gentlemen, but anyways, I don't think you like listening to my voice like this, pretty much. And I'm also pretty uncomfortable while talking and everything, but well, I wanted to showcase it today for all of you. There you could see it, people. Heroes of Newerth working completely offline. Then next time on Thursday, since I'm like this, we can just showcase the second map and group them together and kind of like do and kind of like I can upload it to YouTube, kind of like then I can merge both of them and call it a day. I would love to showcase the second one right now, but as you can see, my voice is still recovering, so yeah, pretty much. We can do that one, or I can showcase a Strife on Thursday, and then I can merge the second map here. Pretty much. Yeah, because I would also love to practice a bit and showcase you if I can beat the AI, and for that I need to practice. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been my pleasure sharing this. Sorry about my voice, but there's nothing I can do until I don't fully recover. I know it sounds kind of like stupid, but I sound kind of like stupid with my nose like this, but pretty much. I need to recover. ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. See you all on Thursday, and we'll continue with the successor of Heroes of Newerth. Bye bye. It's been my pleasure. Sorry that I couldn't stay more time, but don't worry, we'll have plenty of time. I also have the next game for analysis, but I'm waiting to recover to showcase it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been my pleasure. See you all next time. We'll continue with the successor of Heroes of Newerth. As you can see, it works completely offline. Also, be sure to, if you want to play the game against real people, just play Project Kongor, and there you'll have a blast. Ladies and gentlemen, Eraser out.
Glacius. Bombardier. Magnus. Demented Shaman. structures is under attack. Serial killer. Nemesis. One of your structures is under attack. One of your structures is under attack. Double tap. Nemesis. Ultimate Warrior. Ultimate Warrior. Genocide. One of your structures is under attack. Double tap. Massacre genocide. Double tap.